Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, especially when you lose bodies, you got to compete. You got to compete even harder. You got to, be out there giving everything that you got. And I've heard this crazy notion about how much money I spend on my body per year. Because you're losing so many calories, you're burning so many calories, you're burning all your energy throughout those games. So I kind of go heavy on the carbs.
Basketball legend LeBron James has hinted that his illustrious career in the NBA may soon be coming to an end, revealing that he doesn't plan to play that much longer. The statement, which has sent shockwaves through the sports world, suggests that one of the NBA's most iconic players might be preparing to hang his jersey in the next year or two. LeBron, who will turn 40 next month, has achieved an extraordinary legacy over 22 seasons, setting records and redefining the game of basketball. Most recently, he became the oldest player to record 3 consecutive triple-doubles, proving his skills remain sharp despite age. But in recent comments, he expressed a desire to avoid playing until the wheels fall off. The 39-year-old basketball superstar is the NBA's all-time leading point scorer and arguably the greatest player the sport has ever seen. However, after the Los Angeles Lakers were eliminated from the playoffs by the Denver Nuggets this season,
Process of recovery, and throughout the regular season, it's okay to have a little bit of it, but in the postseason, and I kind of just chuckle. That is a number that I will not disclose, but more importantly, I think it's just the time. We did that, but for the majority of the time, I don't think we sustained energy and effort.
he's questioning whether he wants to continue into a 22nd year in the league. So, is the GOAT calling time on his career? Before we dive into the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's dig in. "I'm not gonna play that much longer, to be completely honest," LeBron admitted, underscoring a desire to retire while still performing at a high level. For the Los Angeles Lakers, who have thrived under the leadership of new head coach J.J. Redick, LeBron's potential departure marks a significant turning point. Though the Lakers have shown promise, it's clear that LeBron's focus is shifting toward a life beyond the basketball court. LeBron echoes what he has said previously, and what the handful of great athletes who get to choose when they exit the game have long said. Most professional athletes have that choice to walk away made for them when teams don't give them another contract despite the player wanting to continue. It's not the body, especially in LeBron's case, when he's taken such exceptional care of his. It's when the player no longer has the desire to put in the work needed to get their body ready to play. It's not that said player doesn't want to keep playing, but he doesn't want to do what has to be done to continue to play at that level. LeBron James is more than an athlete. He's a symbol of excellence, perseverance, and vision. His journey began as a prodigy out of Akron, Ohio, a high school sensation who carried immense expectations. From his debut with the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2003, LeBron has exceeded every prediction, becoming a 4-time NBA champion and etching his name among the all-time greats like Michael Jordan and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. There's no denying the success James has had over the course of his 22-year career, including 4 NBA titles, 4 MVP awards, 20 All-Star Game selections, and is the league's all-time leading scorer. James, who turns 40 next month, also played long enough to make history and play with his son, Bronny James, as the NBA's first father-son duo. LeBron's ability to elevate his teammates is legendary. His court vision, basketball IQ, and unselfish play style have turned ordinary teams into championship contenders. Whether it was the Miami Heat's Big Three era, his miraculous comeback with Cleveland in 2016, or his leadership with the Los Angeles Lakers, LeBron has consistently proven that he's not just a scorer, but also a facilitator and a motivator. As LeBron approaches his 40s, his potential decision to leave the NBA reflects not just the natural progression of an athlete's career, but also the broader ambitions and challenges that come with being a global icon. Basketball, is one of the most physically demanding sports, and LeBron has been performing at an elite level for 2 decades. Despite his superhuman conditioning and meticulous care for his body, age inevitably becomes a factor. Injuries, recovery times, and the grind of an 82-game season make it harder to maintain peak performance. Even as he continues to defy Father Time, the demands of the game might push LeBron to consider stepping away while still near the top of his game.
Definitely not as beat up as I was last time. I feel damn good. I had a great summer. I've heard this crazy notion about how much money I spend on my body per year. Because you're losing so many calories, you're burning so many calories, you're burning all your energy throughout those games, so I kind of go heavy on the carbs.
James also mentioned how important his mind is during his latest comments, which is notable since he doesn't seem to be slowing down much from a physical standpoint. For now, he's chasing the 5th championship of his career on a Lakers team that is off to a 7-4 start and in 6th place in the early Western Conference standings. As long as James continues to play at such a high level, the purple and gold figure to remain in the playoff picture. Relying on someone who's about to turn 40 years old may not seem like a realistic plan on paper, but nothing about how incredible James continues to be at this stage of his career seems realistic. LeBron has always been a family man. With his son Bronny James pursuing a basketball career, LeBron has expressed his desire to potentially share the court with him before retiring. However, the focus may also shift to spending quality time with his family, particularly after years of balancing a grueling schedule. Being present for his children's milestones and supporting their aspirations might outweigh the allure of adding to his legacy on the court. As part of his post-retirement plans, LeBron has expressed a strong interest in owning an NBA team, specifically aiming to establish one in Las Vegas. This move aligns with LeBron's goal of leaving a lasting legacy in the sport. Transitioning from player to team owner reflects his forward-thinking approach as he seeks to influence the future of the game even after his final buzzer. LeBron has built a business empire that spans media, entertainment, and investments. His Spring Hill company, which produced the blockbuster film Space Jam: A New Legacy, is just one facet of his off-court endeavors. Expanding these ventures might provide the creative fulfillment and financial stability that rival his NBA paycheck. Additionally, philanthropy and activism are areas where LeBron could further cement his impact, shifting his focus from scoring baskets to changing lives.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, especially when you lose bodies, you got to compete. You got to compete even harder. You got to, be out there giving everything that you got. And body, was responded very well overseas, along with Team USA. So took care of that, and I kept that going.
Fans across social media platforms, including X, have reacted with mixed emotions. While many are saddened by the thought of LeBron stepping away from the game, others have praised him for his honesty and timing. The prevailing sentiment is that LeBron deserves a dignified exit, similar to other sports legends who gracefully retired at the peak of their careers. So what would LeBron's exit mean for the NBA? LeBron's retirement would signal the end of an era for the Lakers and the NBA. Over 2 decades, he's been a perennial all-star, a 4-time NBA champion, and a cultural icon whose influence transcends the basketball court. As the possibility of his departure looms, conversations are stirring about the future of the Lakers, who may find themselves without their veteran leader sooner than anticipated. For younger players and aspiring athletes, LeBron's journey remains a blueprint for excellence. His work ethic, leadership, and commitment to the game have set a high standard for future generations. If he retires soon, his presence will be felt by the countless players he has inspired. As the NBA community processes LeBron's comments, the spotlight is on how he will choose to conclude his historic career. Will a farewell season be similar to those enjoyed by Kobe Bryant and Dwayne Wade, giving fans one last chance to witness his greatness? Or will he exit quietly on his own terms? While it's unclear just when James will call it a career, ESPN's Shams Charania said Thursday on First Take he has a sense 2025-26 will be the forward's final season, noting James' son Bryce could keep him around an extra year or two. Bryce James is a senior in high school. James said that it would be pretty cool to play alongside another son, but that it's all about how his body reacts the next few years. Whatever path he chooses, LeBron James' final years in the NBA are certain to be memorable. His legacy will continue to shape the sport, whether on the sidelines as a future owner or a legend who redefined what it meant to be an NBA superstar. For now, fans will savor every game, knowing it could be one of the last for one of basketball's all-time greats. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with fellow fans, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more sports insights and updates. Oh yeah, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out. See you in the next one.